So our church plant is Hope Church Sittingbourne. Our vision statement is to see Jesus honoured, disciples made and nations reached. We really want to see people introduced to hope. I've been involved in church leadership for approximately 10 years. God started to speak very, very clearly about starting something new. From October the 1st, 2008, I remember the date really, really closely, we felt that God was going to call us into church planting specifically. We've kind of been spending the last 5 months having lots of people through our house, and we're just about to launch fortnightly Sundays in a local Costa, so we're really excited at what that will mean, and then hopefully looking to start regular Sundays moving forward from January 2019. So we first got in touch with Stewardship to find out how they might be able to help us in establishing this new pioneering work in Sittingbourne. We arranged a one-to-one with the Stewardship church planting team. They travelled over to our local town and met us where we're planting. They took the time to get to know what it is that we're doing, what was on our heart in regards to our vision, and how all the different resources that Stewardship have got can marry up with that vision and enable that to empower our mission, which was super, super exciting. Stewardship provided me with a church planting guide which shows different stages, the relevant action points for that stage. So whether that's just setting up an individual recipient account or registering as a charity, and for me that really helped from having to think too far down the line, but also enabled me just to really focus in on actually where we were at that one time and what we needed to do next. As of this month, I'm now self-employed. We're living off of support that we access via Stewardship, where people can give on the Stewardship website via give.net, and Stewardship claim the gift aid on our behalf, which really takes the worry and the fear out of kind of pioneering, because we know what we're going to get month to month, as well as accessing sort of one-off gifts as well. We're also now having conversations with their charity formation team about setting up as a UK charity, and just looking ahead of ourselves kind of when would be the right time to press go on that. So our hopes for Hope Church Sittingbourne are many. We really would love to see a thriving New Testament church planted in Sittingbourne that's very public in the way that it engages with the local community on every level. I'd love to see that we are able to employ people that are able to specifically focus in their time on developing community work and good schools work. The mission is big. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what Stewardship might be able to do in partnering with us to enable that vision to come to fruition as well. One of the things that I've really valued about our relationship with Stewardship is it hasn't just been a purely professional relationship. Although we're partnering together in a very professional way, actually it feels like we're doing mission with friends, which is great. If we hadn't have met Stewardship right at the start, I think it would have been a minefield. Particularly, I feel a lot more confident around finances. The training already that I've accessed has been really, really helpful, and I genuinely don't know where we would have started if we hadn't have had access to resources like that. My top 3 tips for church planting would be: number 1, just clarify the call. Make sure you've got other leaders and friends around you that are kind of discerning that and praying that through with you, and making sure you're equipped for what's going to come up. I'd say the second thing would be start to share the vision with other people, see who that might resonate with, either from where you're being sent from or where you're planting into. And then the third thing, very, very practically, I would say get in touch with Stewardship as soon as you can, because they'll be able to take out a lot of the fear and all the questions that you've got, like finance and process and other things around that, which can be really, really scary when you're right at the start. Stewardship, for me personally, has been a game changer.